afternoon, everyone. We are the reporter for this afternoon. Now that we are done discussing about the lesson differentiated instruction, now let's dive into our new discussion or new topic, which is group teaching. By the way, I'm Princess Andrea Iozon, together with my co-reporter,
Raymond Bison.
Raymond Bison. So, every day, among our grade teachers interacts with the students and notices that each child are similar but distinct from the others. So every child have a diverse set of interests and distinct styles of thinking, creative and abilities. So, a multi-grade teacher is frequently tasked with meeting the various needs of the students and determining how to correctly organize the students in order for them to reach their full potential. So these activities are professionally demanding, but when complete successfully, they are personally rewarding for the teacher. So this lesson, you will be able to know how we are going to handle or to organize the students in order for them to reach their full potential. So according to Taule in 2017, frequent and adaptable grouping is seen as an important component of good mixed teaching. So according to Taule, group teaching or group mix na great teaching is important or relevant. So for example, for this is, you are a multi-grade teacher and ang imong estudyante is, for example, reading ang imong English ang imong subject and reading ang ilahang topic. So ang imong buhaton kay imuha silang ihatag og activities or lesson na depende ra pud sa ilahang reading levels. So dili nimo sila ingon na diri dapat ang imong buhaton kay diri kay mga low readers sila, so diri sila ipatitok nimo. Ang diri sa kay patawag anang paspas sila mo basa, so diri nimo sila igrupo. So according to Taule, dapat sila important siya na imuha silang tawag ng i-grouping depende sa ilahang level, sa ilahang skills or ability. Sa ilang needs. So according to GAUS 2007, it is anticipated that if students are categorized based on more or less the same skills or a mix of talents, they will interact more with the students with various abilities. So making progress and learning more quickly. So it is considered that the interaction and cooperation of learners with varying intellectual levels, social behaviors, experience, and talents might have educational benefits worth highlighting. So according to Gauss, ang mix at tawag ng pag-grouping sa mga estudyante sa pagtudlo kay ang ang mga estudyante kay based lang siya, imong i-categorize ang estudyante based sa ilahang skills or depende sa, for example, ano is one. Ang example ano kay ang gibali diri sa ilaha kay mga low learners. So ang imong buhaton kay ipatipok nimo sila diri ang mga low learners ani. So diri pod kay mga pas or mga fast learner diri pod nimo sila i-grupo. Mo nang according sa Gauss, imo ang i-categorize ang mga bata based sa ilahang skills or understood. So now let's proceed to Tale na naman. So according to Tale, can you please read that?
Learners who are intellectually and socially mature become mentors, giving them the opportunity to develop leadership skills and so boost their self-esteem. On the other hand, younger, less cognitively and socially mature learners gain teamwork and collaboration abilities in an environment where they are well supervised and feel secure.
So according to Tale, ang imuhang pagkategorize sa imuhang estudyante depende daw na sa ang imuha daw silang tagaan o kanang older sa ilaha. Parehas ng sa grade 1, tagaan mo sila o kibali grade 3 ang mag-handle sa ilaha. So kana ang grade 3 na ibutang mo sa ilahang grupo, mao to siya matawag na mentors. Ang gan di ba kabalo ba ato na mga bata tarong kay ganan kay na sila leadership. O ganan sila tarong ang bida-bida sa grupo. So mao na isa sa daw na siya na i-categorize nimo sila mga estudyante o tagaan nimo sila o isa ka estudyante na mahimong mentors. So from that ang ma-develop ang ilang leadership skills o mabawas ang ilang self-skill. So mixed ability grouping is thought to be useful strategy for multi-grade teachers. It can provide solution for multi-grade teachers while also ensuring high levels of quality in multi-grade education. So ang mixed ability grouping kay useful strategy para sa mga multi-grade teachers. So example for this kay kinsay makahatagungan na example. Mixed ability grouping.
Parang ano,
Sige. Wala na din siya dapat.
ano siya, parang diverse students with different kakayahan nila.
So sakto.
So, ang mixed ability group is kanang, for example, ang fast learner, slow learner, o average learner is ilisa sila sa isang mixed ability.
So sakto. Kani siya na strategy, useful siya para sa mga multi-grade teachers o para sa mga estudyante na para ma-level up ang ilang mga skills or abilities. So first, so kanina strategy kay ma-allows ang mga teachers allows the teacher to monitor the action of all students and give extra time and attention to those students who require it. So here are the first mixed grouping na strategy. First is same grade level. So everybody please read.
This type of grouping is based on the children's chronological age or grade level. This is based on the preference of children in the same age group progress at roughly the same grade.
So ang same grade level group, this category is known as teaching by different concepts or more colloquially as the jump approach. Kani siya na kuan matawag ni siya ang jump approach. Kay nga naman. So look at this illustration. Kani siya makita man gyud nato sa grade 1 ang teacher kay nagtudlo sa mga estudyante. Tapos niambak siya, pag-ambak niya diri sa grade 2, ang niyang gibuhat, gibilinan niya og mga activity ang mga estudyante. Og gikuana po nila og tawag ng tiglista. So, pag-ambak niya diri ang diri gikuana sa niya, grade 2. Before siya nagtudlo, kabalo ng guro mo sa jump. So para dili magkayaga ang mga estudyante, tagahanin mo sila og mga H grade level, tagahanin mo sila og mga activity kung muambak na ka sa lain na level. Tapos tapos balang pud nimo sila og tawagan ng mentors or magbantay sa ilaha para ilista kung kinsay magsaba-saba or kinsay magsamsamo. So this so the multi-grade class are grouped by the same grade levels. So the instructor must prepare varied themes, materials, and evaluations based on their grade levels. So mao ni ang example sa kuan or mao ni ang jump approach. So ang mga instructional characteristics, first we should do this to teach the various ideas that teacher jumps or moves to the other grade levels. So kani siya mao ni pinakauna ninyo buhaton. Ang imong kuanan kay so the teacher jump to the other grade level. Jump. So ang ikado as the teacher instructs one grade level while the other two grade levels work on group or individual projects. Morning game pakita na ako. First magkuha ng teacher sa jumps or moves. Tapos ang sunod dayon kay tagaan niya og mga instruction or instruct niya mga grade levels. Maghimo sila og mga activities or mga individual projects. And ikatulo is this type of group instruction necessitates much planning on the side of the teacher and strict discipline on the part of the pupils. And the fourth one is discipline issues are reduced by appointing a pupil leader to monitor and support other kids in each grade level. Mo tong gingon na ako ganina na kung mag-jump approach man galit ka, dapat magkuan pud ka og sa isa ka grade level na kay kuan na isa ka estudyante na mag-monitor sa isa ka grade level. And the fifth one is for the smooth delivery of various tasks, instructional materials such as activity sheets or workbooks must be available. Motong gipakita na ko ganina na tagaan mo sila og mga instructional materials ng mga activity sheets para ilang mabisihan kung mabiyaan mo sila. And last one is encourage students to take ownership of the learning by rewarding them for a job well done. So pag mahuman ka og tuto sila dili na dahil mo sila og tagaan og mga rewards ang mga students ug encourage nimo sila para pud ganahan sila sa imo ako magtudo og maminaw sa imo. So Motot siya tanan ang instructional materials na nabilong sa same grade level group. So now let's proceed to the ability group.
Okay, number 2, ability group. Sanchez, kindly read.
Ako?
Sa kaywa.
Ability group. Ability grouping is a prominent educational method that groups pupils in the same grade based on actual or perceived ability into distinct instructional groups with varying degrees of aptitude or achievements. Ainsworth and Durkee.
Okay, so si ability group is si multi-grade teacher, i-group niya ang mga students in the classroom. For example, students learn more effectively when they are grouped with other students who have similar group of abilities. or prior level of competence. For example, kini nga grupo is kanang mga na ay fast learner o na slow learner. So, diri po nga grupo na ay fast learner o slow learner. So, ang buhaton ni multi-grade teacher is katong mga fast learner is itapok niya isahon to niya diri sa isa ka grupo. Then si slow learner is waon mo to ni teacher itapok po niya sa isa ka grupo. So, una siyang ability group. It's ninyo. Ha? Depende ka silang ability. Fast learner sila, i-grupo sila as mga fast learner. So, kung slow learner po sila, i-grupo sila as
Sir, parang magkaiba po lang nila, way of assisting sa ilang.
Oo.
Pero, same class na siya.
o same class. Lahi po ang mga instructional materials na i-provide ng teacher sa every group. 2.1 type 1. Senso, kindly read.
Topic 1, Type 1. In this arrangement, the teacher introduces the topic of skill to the inter-class before administering a diagnostic test. Based on the results in the diagnostic test, the students are divided into 3 groups: fast, average, and slow. Each group receives a different type of level instructional materials. However, before level educational materials are offered to the slow group, corrective instruction must be provided.
Okay, so there is a 2.1 type 1 is si multi-grade teacher is mag-conduct siya o basta ka na. So, wala siya ang conduct ni teacher. Tapos, dira ni multi-grade teacher, ma-measure. Dira ni multi-grade teacher, ma-measure kung unsa ang performance level sa mga students, kung mga fast learner ba sila. For example, kung active ba sila mabasa or dili. So,
I-categorize sila.
then, pag maibalaan ni teacher na kini nga mga students is mga fast reader, so, dili dahil. I-group po siya ni multi-grade teacher into 3 groups. So, kanang 3 groups is na siya ang fast learner, average learner, and slow learner. So, the name just divided into 3 groups: fast, average, and slow. So, na siya. Okay, na-gets ninyo?
Pwede na.
Okay, guidelines of its effective use. Number 1, diagnostic test must be able to categorize students into 3 groups: fast, average, and slow. So, what I've said earlier na ang diagnostic test is na siya ang mag-measure sa performance level sa mga students or sa ilang mga learning abilities. And number 2, to minimize incorrect labeling of pupils, the teacher should avoid labeling groups as moderate or sluggish. To identify each group, the teacher may use distinctive names, country names, NBE terms, universities, animals, and other names are all wonderful ideas for groups names. So, di ba, gitudloan ta as mga future educators ng high school. So, gitudloan ta kung unsaon pag ibalik ko maggrupo ta sa atong mga students. So, dapat na ay kanang mga name nila in every groups. For example, kini mga NBE teams, kini nga grupo is sabi siya nga monkey team, kini is kanang dog team. So, inana ba? So, inana ang buhaton ni teacher as a multi-grade teacher in the classroom. Number 3, provide enough learning resources such as modules and activity sheets for each ability ability level in order to achieve good task delivery and performance. So, diri is multi-grade teacher is mag-provide siya of mga learning resources such as modules and activity sheets. So, magdepende siya ang multi-grade teacher kung saan niya paghatag sa mga multi-grade students po or ano niya ihatag before ba, during, or after ba sa discussion. And number 4, corrective instruction is given to the pupils who have not grasped the concept or skill. For example of the topic or skill must be provided in order to bridge the gaps that pupils do not understand. So, anyone is an idea about corrective instructions? Corrective is outdated.
Example siya or
Example.
ano siya, based on what I understand sa definition niya, bali si teacher is, ibali na-categorize naman niya itong mga students into 3 groups. So itong nabilang sa slow groups is pag ano siya, para mas tagaan niya more time para mas makakuan pa ng mas makalearn pa ng maayo itong mga para makakatch up sa awareness siya sa moderate sa
Okay, so, okay, any idea? Another. Trigo. Idea. Corrective instruction. Wala? Okay, so tama si ate, no? Ang corrective instruction is appropriate siya sa mga slow learner. Kaya, kung ano siya, si multi-grade teacher, ang iyang role is more siya guided niya ba ang mga slow learner? Ha? O ganun, guide. Or guide ni multi-grade teacher na ang mga slow learner is i-correct niya tong every mali ni itong mga slow learner then tapos katong mga slow learner nga dili sila kasabot sa instruction ni multi-grade teacher, so mao to ang focus ni multi-grade teacher na ipasabot niya itong mga slow learner. For example, ang instruction is English. So sa ibuhaton ni multi-grade teacher para kay dili man sila kasabot kay mga slow learner man sila, so sa ibuhaton ni teacher. So iyang i-translate sa or iyang bisayaon para mas makasabot ang mga slow learner. So that is corrective instruction. And mura po siya feedback. No? After sa, for example, na activities na ipahatag sa mga slow learners, so ang mo ni teacher is i-check niya kung tama ba itong mga activities or itong mga assessment na gihimo or kung naimali is correctionan or itama ni multi-grade teacher. Then, while the students are working in groups or their activities, the teacher must go around, watch, and support the pupils. So, sabdan naman natin, no? So, si multi-grade teacher, ang iyang mga to is, while nagatag siya mga activities or mga group activities, ayang mga students is, kanang i-guide ba kung or mag-libot-libot si teacher mo na iyang role sa classroom. Then each student is responsible for his or her own learning. Then 2.2 type 2, the second type of ability grouping is based on pupils' prior level of comprehension or success. Certain concept or skill have previously been learned by the students, and the teacher role is to determine who has mastered, just grasps, or has not fully understood the concept or skill. So dire, si multi-grade teacher is mag-conduct siya of pre-test. Kung sa ganitong pre-test,
diagnostic
mga diagnostic test. Ay, nalitok na to, diagnostic test. So nga siya, di ba mga questions bitaw like, mga multiple choice. Correct? Correct ba? Dili.
Parang paki-check ang prior knowledge
Mga questions lang.
prior knowledge ng mga learners para ma-identify kung asa siya.
Yes, so pag ma-identify ni multi-grade teacher is i-group na po niya itong mga students na mga kung ano sa ang ilang learning abilities or mga fast, average, or slow learner na sila sa classroom. Then, guidelines for effective use, the teacher should give enough learning resources such as modules and activity sheets for each ability level in order to have good class delivery and performance. Then, each student is responsible for his or her own learning. Then, ensure that each group knows the objectives, procedure, and responsibilities assigned to them. So, dapat si multi-grade teacher, kanang di ba magpresent na siya og mga objectives, mga procedure, and mga kanang mga goals ba sa students. Then after sa presentation or sa discussion ng teacher or sa mga activity na gihatag niya in the classroom, so ihatong i-check kung na-achieve ba sa mga student ang goal nila and also the objectives of the presentation. And next, ability group. So, gidiscuss na ni Princess kaina. So, mauto ako example kaina na ang fast learner, average learner, and slow learner is iisa sila sa isa ka grupo, that is mixed ability group. Then, mutual compatibility group, social group, friendship group. This type of grouping is based on the compatibility of students who attend school together or are grouped together with a strong friendship. This technique entails a sense of harmony in children and minimize the harmful effects of cyber competition. So, there is a mutual compatibility group or social group friendship is
Depende. Depende sa kuan. Depende
is
sa mga
a
bata.
group ni teacher, ni multi-grade teacher ang mga students, depende sa ilahang kanang asa sila comfortably or asa sila kanang mas ma-feel nila nga kanang
Belong.
belong sila. For example, si Aryan o si
Margie.
sila tulo is kanang friendship sila. So, kung i-group po siya ni teacher, okay, pangita mo grupo ninyo nga asa mo kanang mas feel niyo comfortable. So dito din sila magrupo din sila tulo. Kay mas na-feel nila nga comfortable sila and walay competition sa ilang grupo kay friendship sila. So that's all. Thank you for listening.